Hey everybody, it's your girl Tanya with Authentically TJB, and I am coming to you with a little cash stuffing, $250. I'm going to put into my sinking funds. And what I realized is that some of my sinking funds, the titles were duplicated. So because I've allocated $250, whatever I have left, I'm going to put in a savings challenge. Let me just say, I'm using prop money because the actual dollars are in my Allied savings account. I've already have them in the buckets, and I just figured let's just use prop dollars so I can gain money on the funds that are in the bank, and then I don't have all this money laying around because it's hard for me to get to the bank because my bank is not near my job and it's not open on Saturdays. So what I do is I just do an automatic transfer, and I said, you know what? Just go on Amazon, order you some prop bills, and just stuff that way, because either way, this is just going to help me stay accountable and see the money grow in the envelopes as well as in my savings challenge. Um, I don't have a fancy setup. I don't have a cash tray or any of that good stuff. So let's just work this out, and we're going to put the money on the table, and I'm going to stuff the envelopes. And then again, like I said, what I have left, I'm going to start my bee savings challenge. Now, I'm sorry, you guys, I'd gotten this off of Etsy a while ago, and I don't remember the shop, but it's called Bee Savings Challenges, and they're low dollar amounts, and you know, um, this free because I'd ordered something from hers from Miss Busy Budgets, and then I have these other savings challenges. So I'm just gonna, take my time and do them, and as I have extra money, and once I finish these are gonna go into my emergency fund. So I'm gonna start out with with my $1,000 emergency fund. So that's what this is going to fund. I don't know how much it's actually going to save when I'm all done, but whatever, along with what I allocate each pay period, it's going to be toward my emergency fund. So here's my binder. Um, and I just ordered these envelopes off of Amazon. I can, still write down the amounts and all that good stuff and just keep track and all the good stuff. So I figured let me start somewhere. I don't need the whole fancy setup and all these binders, because right now I'm just trying to get back into it and just start somewhere. So if that sounds like something that interests you, which I hope that it will, please, please, please hit that like, leave me a comment, words of encouragement, notification bell, all those good things. With that being said, let's get started. Alrighty, so let's count up the cash. And you guys, got my nails done about 2 weeks ago, so I'm still getting used to it. But I love it. I like doing that. That's so aesthetically pleasing. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155. Nope. Let's start again. Okay, so first blumber: 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. And I'll put the singles to the side. Now, if I miscounted, let me know. This is my first time really doing this, so. Nonetheless, as long as the envelopes get stuffed with the right amount, that is what's going to matter. Alrighty, you guys, let's get started. I ordered this off of Amazon. I like it, this little brown binder. So far, like I said, it's just starting out. It's my first one. So let's see what we do. So everything is going to get $14 because what I did, I took the amount of envelopes I have and the amount of money I had. So I'm just going to do $14. I'm going to say as of the 16th, deposit 14. 10, 12, 14. Property tax. I've already paid my property tax for 2025, so now I'm saving for 2026. My tax normally runs me about $650, but I said $700 just to, I'd rather have more than not enough. So, and again, I will be, just right now, this is what I had that I could afford to cash stuff. So, each cash stuff, some is going to be more, some may be less. But the goal for me is putting something in there and not wasting the money, telling my money where to go, and definitely not my money telling me where to go. Okay, so that does go all the way down there. That one, okay, there we go. So when I say self, that's just me. Build up some money if I want to take a trip, buy something, just do something for myself. So I just gave I said $500, but it doesn't have to be $500. It could be more, it could be less, but that's what I'm starting out with right now. I say $500. So it's $14. And another reason why I like doing the prop bills is because I don't want to feel like that money is in the house and, I get one of those days where I'm like, it's just not my day. Let's go on a shopping spree. And then I take this money out and, so my grandson, I say $500. This is going to be for school clothes, things they may need throughout the year. So, kids always growing, they always need something. So just to help out. And again, this is in my Allied savings account. If I need to transfer, it takes 2 days to get to me. Doing good. Car registration. Again, this will be for, I registered my car in October. It won't hurt to start saving now. Then I'll have the money when it's time to get it registered. And that is that. So how are you guys coming along with your 2026 savings and all that good stuff? Are you doing any challenges? All those fun things. Okay. And eventually I'll get some new envelopes, but I just, instead of spending, and I want to just build up first and get there. And my money that I save for myself, that could be money that I use for, to buy my envelopes. So, but it's no dire need. My dire need right now, as long as the money is getting saved and put somewhere, that is my priority. Okay, we have car repair. My car is almost paid for next year. So, just because it's paid, I need to keep it, you know, in good shape. I need to keep it running and all that good stuff. And I plan to buy one more vehicle because what I'm learning is you got to have more than one vehicle because if something happens to the only one you have, you know, how do you get around? So, birthdays, I have my grandson's birthday coming up in April, my granddaughter's in June. I'm doing the penny challenge, and that's going to save 665. I want to say so. That penny challenge, that money is going toward her birthday. We want to take her to Great Wolf, which I'm going to save more than just that, but that penny challenge, that I'm saving to use, toward that to take her to Great Wolf, the family and I, so we could stay down there for a couple of days, and have some fun. She'll be 13. I can't believe it. I remember when she just came home and now she's like, oh, she's an eighth grader. Well, she's going to be an eighth grader. Clothes. I'm not going to give a particular amount for clothes because I don't want to limit myself, but I just want to make sure, I'm just going to keep adding to this fund, and it gets to what it gets to, or if I see something I need. And that's like with the kids, like, that's why I had their envelope. They need sneakers or a coat or something, they got to do for school. They need money in school, so just to make sure that I have it. Tires. Again, I'm saying $800 for tires, and I'm going off of what I paid when I just got the tires I have now. I paid like $700. So I want to put, just that much in here. So we'll have, it's always good to have more than enough. So my goal is $800. Some change. I'm going to take 2 5s, and I'm going to 10 singles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, eventually, I'll make a cash tray because it'll be so much easier because see how the money's just sliding all over the place. So it's going to be a lot easier when I have a cash tray. Emergencies. This is, again, my $1,000 emergency fund. I'm just going to build this up. My goal is just to reach that $1,000, and then, as time goes on, just keep plugging away. But I at least want to start with the $1,000. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So if I start with 1,000 and get that 1,000, then I know I'm doing good. Alrighty, Christmas. I just have the 2 grandkids, and I make sure I buy for them first, and then if there's any left, I'll shop for the adults. But right now, it's just for the babies. I'm gonna put 2 5s in there. let's see. Miscellaneous, I'm going to put 12. And then my granddaughter, I'm going to give her 15. Alrighty, you guys. So, my cash wallet, or my cash binder, not my cash wallet, my cash binder is nice and filled. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I have $70 left. And you know what? I just want to make sure something. Let's see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 144 plus 12. 144 plus 12. 156. Okay. All right. So let's do some savings challenge. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Alrighty. So what else do we have? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We have $70. Let's go in here and see what's the savings challenge we can do. Okay, so this first one is 100, and I'll save $130. So I'm going to do 70. So I'm going to take this out. And the good thing about these are laminated. So when you're done, you could clean it off and use it again. So let's do this. So we're going to let's do 25. Another 20, that's 45. Another 20, that is 65. And then we're going to do this 5, and bingo, that is 70. Let's let this dry. Alrighty. Put that back in there. I'm going to take this 70. I'm going to put it in here. And this one is $130. So let's see how much we need to finish this one. So we need 15, 25, 30, 40, 55, 60. We need $60 more and we'll be finished with that. And that is that, you guys. I hope that my tone wasn't too monotone and that you enjoyed the video. I mean, I'm excited. This is good. I feel like I'm putting the money somewhere, and the money's not just sitting there saying spend me, because I have them in buckets. I have them online, and yeah, and that is that. So you guys, until the next cash stuffing, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on another video. And leave me a pink heart emoji if you would in the description, so I in the comment section, so that I know you got to the end of this video, you decided to watch it, and I'm hoping that you liked it. And as I go on, my aesthetics will be different, I hope, and set up, but the main thing is filling these binders. Alrighty, you guys, until the next time, thanks for watching.